Good morning, everyone. I'm Fiona Goldsmith, and we are doing fascia release. We're gearing this to you, so the people that are turning up might be really stressed, and that's all. But for a lot of people, they can only really exercise in bed or in a chair because the normal way of doing things is too debilitating. So what we're doing is we're going to work through the lymphatic system, through the fascia, through the skin, through the energy channels, with the idea of releasing held energy, improving pain. Sometimes it's about holding tension and just moving energy and feeling good. We had a plan for each class, and the plan for today was being fueled by the breath. So we're going to begin with just this awareness of breath in the body. When you look at a newborn baby and you watch the little one breathe, you'll notice that their whole torso breathes. They don't just breathe up in the chest or down in the belly. It's a movement through the whole body. The reality is we would all be like that if we didn't hold a lot of tension through our body. But the more stressed we are, the higher we breathe. And then there are those that have trained in yoga, martial arts, opera, and so on. And they breathe from the belly. What we'd like to try and do is have this feeling that the whole body has a more liquid form, and notice how that feels. So I invite you to come and sit at the edge of the chair. Now, I'm going to be sitting facing you, but I'm just going to show you that I've got room behind me. That means that if I go this way, I'm not going off the chair. So I've got this room to move my spine. The first place I'm going to breathe from is my belly, and I'm going to place my hands on the belly. And first of all, I'm going to inhale and pop that belly out. Really pop it out as much as you can. And then on the exhale, releasing the breath, pull it back, pulling it back as much as you can. So this is a muscular movement. Inhale to expand the belly, pausing. Exhale to contract the belly, pausing. Breath in and breath out. Pulling it back. Breath in and breath out. And again, breath in, pausing, and breath out. Good. Holding onto your knees now. Suck the belly back as you curve through the spine, dropping your head. Inhaling, pulling on the knees as the chest comes forward, shoulder blades drop down the back. Exhale, pulling the belly back to the spine. The head comes down in a natural movement. Inhale and exhale. Use the whole length of the breath to arrive at the beginning and the end of each movement, letting the breath move through you like a wave. Inhale, popping the belly out, let the chest come out too. The head will tip back a little. Exhale, letting the head drop down. The shoulder blades lift and pull back, and hands push as you pull the belly back to the spine, pressing down through your feet, feeling the breathing. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Up we come. Notice what it feels like. There will be a response to your body being more oxygenated. Notice the effect of movement through your body. Let's take our hands to our chest now, but this time I'd like you to have your fingertips just touching, maybe just a center one depending on your fingers. On an inhale, expand your chest sideways. to actually feel those tips separate. On an exhale, let them soften back. Inhaling through the nose, expanding. Exhaling through the nose, soften back. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Good. Stop again. Notice what it feels like. So now I'm taking my hands to my ribs. Breath in. And what I'm going to do with an upright spine is breathe out to the side. Breathe into center. Breathe out to the other side. Breathe into center. Breathe out to the other side. Breathe into center. Keep spiraling. Breathe out to the other side. Breathing in. Hold on to the knees. Breathing out. Breathing in. Shoulders down the back. Breathing out. Breathing in. And coming to neutral. And notice what it feels like. You may be starting to feel highly oxygenated. It might be quite a different feeling. Stay relaxed. It's okay. Keep your feet on the ground, on the earth, to stay grounded. Take your hands into a monkey grip. Grip, pull sideways. You don't have to use your whole strength. Just a little bit of effort. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. Keep the breathing fluid. Trying to feel your torso expand and soften with each breath, which will exaggerate the stretch through your sides, through your underarm. Change the grip as you change direction. Breath in and breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. And again. One more. Take your arms down. Let your shoulders drop. Take your awareness inside. Wait for the inclination to breathe. Just notice what it feels like for you to breathe. Good. Now let's lean over, dropping down further. You might reach to your knees, you might reach further, drop your head, and then sliding up. And as you come up, drop the shoulders back. So it's a big movement through the shoulders. Breath out as you go down, as you empty the belly. In as you roll the shoulders down the back. Out and in. Good, and then coming to center. Let's see if we can lift a knee. The best you can will have to be good enough. Maybe you can just lift it off the floor a little bit. Maybe you can pull it in. Wherever you are, experiment with finding a little bit of movement. The upper thigh bone is a socket joint, and it circles in to the pelvis. So you almost feel the edges. Do the best you can. Find movement, but more than anything else, find the breath and stay with the internal feeling. Taking it down. Notice what it feels like as the lymph, as the fascia, as there is a muscular response on this side that's not on the other. feel it. Feel it. We go to the other and we pick it up the same way, just a little bit or a lot. Wherever we are, see if we can create some movement of that thigh bone in the socket, moving around. Perhaps you can feel the edges, perhaps you can't. It's okay. Just notice what's going on where you are. Drawing in, taking it down, and drop your head down and curve, pulling the chest back to the spine, belly back to the spine, lifting yourself up, rolling the shoulders down the back, and again, and again. Good, holding on to the chair. If you can't grab the chair, you might sit on this hand, okay? So whatever works, lift up from there, take your hand over to the top, about halfway down the ear, and draw it away. Now don't rip into it, just breathe. So I'm holding it quite taut as I take a breath in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose, out. Now slowly let that chin circle down to the collarbone and forward, up and over again. So it's slow, breathing in and here, breathing out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. Good. Let it go. Take a moment. Feel. Now you're drastically different at the moment internally from one side to the other. It's like carrying the washing or the grandchild on your hip or playing golf. It creates a shape you set up in order to do that. You want to balance that shape so we don't walk around distorted. So on the other side, we're either sitting on the hand or holding onto the chair, reaching ourselves up, taking our hand over to the ear, drawing it away, breathing in through the nose and out, in through the nose and out. So it's really gradual. If you get any more space, it's really gradual. Good, and then taking the chin down and around. Down we go, circling up and around. Down, up and around. So feeling how you get into slightly different muscles. And letting it go. And just letting your arms move, dropping your head down. Make sure you don't overdo this. This is gentle. We're just continuously finding your edge. Shoulders up, make fists, drop your head down. Breathing in through the nose and out. Holding tight again in through the nose. And use that one to unravel and notice how it is. Let's take our hands to our feet. Okay, so I'm going to take this foot across. If this doesn't work for you, it's a suggestion. Well, you might have the leg long so you can have it across down lower. I'm not sure whether you can see this because I've set up the camera so you can see my top half. But I'm going to assume that some of you at least can get your feet all the way up. And here we're experiencing a stretch through the feet. And it's kind of like from the knee to the toes, there's a lengthening through the shin. So in a pointed toe position, I can draw my toes towards me as I push the knee away and just finding a little bit of resistance here. Breathing in and out. Now you may not be able to see this, But I could have this leg long if it was too challenging to have that as a standing leg. So as I push out through the knee's pushing back at me. There's resistance between the two. Take it down, take the leg down, experience the effective work dropping away, and then what's left? And we go to the other side. So we pick it up, we turn it up, we've got it on the thigh, maybe we've got it on the long leg if that's easier, wherever you are. And here I'm taking my hand to the top of my foot and my toes, and I'm drawing it away from the knee as I lengthen the knee away from the foot. Breath in and breath out. There's just a bit of resistance between the two. And again. Try breathing not through your mouth. In through your nose though, and out through your mouth. It's harder not to let go when you're releasing your breath in the jaw at the same time. And again, we let that go. Take it down. Notice what it feels like. So as I take my mind through my body, I've got kind of switched on through the front and the back. So I want to do something about, well, I've done an upper body twist. I want to do some lower body twisting. So I'm going to take the foot across if I can. If this is uncomfortable, I could move the feet across, take my hands to the knee. I take a breath in, and on the breath out, I'm turning again. So I'm pushing back, breath in, and breath out. So I can use the back of the chair to help me turn. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. Now, even if this is in your imagination, you're no longer moving, allow the possibility that your body will continue to wind, to ring out, and then on the next breath out, you come back to the front. Take your feet over to the other side. You can cross it over if that feels good. I'm just going to do what I did on the other side. Take your hand past the knee. The other one I'm going to put on the chair to help me turn. Take a breath in and breath out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. Good. Back we come. Undo. Undo. Notice how you feel. So I'm place one hand on the belly and one on the chest. Fill the belly up with breath and let that breath move all the way up to the collarbones, and then release from the collarbones, then the belly. Fill the belly up with breath. Let the breath come up further all the way to the collarbones, feeling the chest expand, and on the breath out, chest releases, followed by the belly. And again, breathing in, belly, chest, maybe aim for the top of the head, and releasing from the top of the head, chest, and belly. One more time, breath in, all the way out, all the way up to the top, and breath out. Take your hands down, notice how you feel. All right, we're going to do some of the stuff that you've been asking for, and you said you couldn't see, so I'm moving a bit close. So we're going to do some fascia work in the upper chest, the neck, the head, the ears, this whole area. Even though a lot of us are experiencing pain in all sorts of other places, the fascia is more like a woolen jumper. So it's not, if there's a pull in the jumper, If you look really closely, it's causing tension in more than just that spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to release places that may not be as uncomfortable, but see what it does to the whole. So the first one is to the chest at the collarbones. And I'm pressing down here and I'm pulling the flesh down as I take the head up and I strain my eyes up to the roof. And from here, I'm going to keep that going as I open and close the jaw. And let it go. Yeah, notice the effect. Take your hands now to below the cheekbones. So place the heels of your hands below the cheekbones, pull up, look down, and do the same thing with your jaw. Inhale, center, exhale left. Inhale, center, exhale right. Good, coming back. Let it go. Notice what it feels like. Take the heel of your right hand to your right temple. Take your fingertips across your forehead. Take the heel of your left hand to the temple with your fingers pointing back. Pressing into the temples, turn your fingers up and reach them up towards the roof. Maintain that as you breathe in and out through the nose. Breath in and breath out. So you're moving up and down. Breath in and breath out. And again. Side to side now through the mouth. And let it go. Feel the adjustments. Notice what's going on right there where you are. Take your right hand across and take your longest finger and place it not down the ear hole, but in the center of the ear. Place one finger above and one finger below touching bone. Pull the fingers up, pull the ear up. As you take the hand to the chin, so my left hand is to the chin and pushing that to the right. So the arm's pulling over to the right and the chin is pulling over to the right. And on this angle, again, I'm going to move. Breath in and breath out. It's a small movement. Breath in and breath out. Remember, we're not pulling too hard. We're just holding it taut. Side to side. Through the mouth. Let it go. Feel. Watch my face come back into balance. It won't come into balance until I do the other side. Take your middle finger over to the center of the ear, the other long finger above and below, touching bone and pulling up. So that's pulling over to the left. I'm taking my right hand to the chin and drawing that left as well. So I'm creating space at the right jaw. In and out through the nose, head up and down. Small movement. Use your eyes as well. And side to side through the mouth. Good, and let it go. And my shoulders come up, I make fists, drop my head down, and squeeze, and relax, and notice what's going on right there where you are. Let's take our hands together and spread our fingers, placing the heels of our hands together. maintaining that, begin to circle the wrists. Be mindful. Try and make a smooth movement. Changing direction. Pressing away to stretch out through the palms and wrists. You may not be as flexible as me. I am giving you a direction, not showing you what you should be doing. So basically, threaded fingers pushing away. Your hands may be pretty flat because you haven't got a lot of stretch in them. That's okay. And drawing in. If you've got more, use it. Just come into whatever your edge is today and letting that go. So noticing. Let's take our hands to the throat, drawing down gently. Take the chin up. Breathing out as you take the chin up. Don't squeeze the neck hard at all. It's just a gentle pulling down at the same time. One more. Good, let that go. Let's just open through the sinuses, but it does more than that. So beside the ear there, we just got, so I'm not pressing into the nose, it's beside the nose. So I'll take 3 fingers, and I'll take the right hand across and press into the side of the nose on the left. Then I take my left hand to the cheekbone and pull out and up. So I've created a taut area there while I breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Through the mouth, side to side. Let it go. Notice what that feels like. Other side. 3 fingers, not squeezing into the nose, it's beside the nose, pressing into the flesh. So with the left hand, then the right hand is at the cheekbone, pulling out and up, and inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Side to side through the mouth. Good. Let it go. And undo. Notice. Just feel inside of you. To the ears, which is a reflex point for the whole body, but particularly the kidneys. So from the top of the ear, press in and just gently stretch it from the inside out, not both ways, from the inside out and all the way down to the lobe and then back up to the top. So that was 9 times. And be at peace. Like you sit back in your chair, leaning into the back of the chair, closing your eyes and just feeling into your body. And we're going to use the breath and move it upwards. So we're inhaling into the belly, and then we keep on taking the breath all the way up to the colons. And that will require the breath pulling in somewhat. And you still want some there. And then on the exhale, you release from the top and all the way down into the belly. So breathing in, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Imagine you can take it even further than the body to the top of the head. And then releasing all the way down. Let the energy sweep through the body. So it's on the outside of the body, it's a unity body. Now it's coming down through the body, all the way to the tailbone, all the way to the feet, all the way to the earth. Inhale, let's draw out of the earth this time. Drawing up all the way through the legs, all the way through the torso. drawing out to the top of the head. Maybe we can take to the top of the roof. Pause in there, and then on the exhale, all the way down, sweeping down, down through the head, down through the neck, down through your torso, down through your belly, down through your knees, down into the earth. Keep your eyes closed. Just feeling yourself now, allowing the natural breath to move. And as you drop into peace, memorize the feeling, tone of spaciousness in your body and relaxation. Memorize it in such a way that you can come back to this way of being a little easier next time. And perhaps allow yourself to drop even deeper. Thank you for joining me today.